Welcome back to Unlimited. The Montreal Canadiens have tied up their series with the Vegas Golden Knights at 1 game apiece, heading back to the Bell Center in Montreal for a pivotal Game 3 coming up. This series has turned into a best-of-5 now. Big statement win for Montreal. Tough performance in Game 1, going into Vegas, new territory for them. A little bit of nerves, I would have imagined, and they played a lot better in Game 2. They really came to play. Carey Price, unbelievable performance, great saves early on to really keep Montreal in the game. That one save on Martinez that he had was unbelievable. You see it all the time from Price, and that's one of the saves that you remember if Montreal goes on to win this series. And Montreal got off to a hot start in this one, going up 3-0. Armia with the first one, Toffoli with the second one with a beautiful pass from Cole Caulfield. So it was 2-0 by the end of the first period. So great start, much better start than the last game for Montreal. And then Paul Byron with an unbelievable backhand goal breakaway. Fleury came out to poke check. Byron made a nice move to get it up over him on the backhand, similar to that one goal that he scored against Toronto in Game 1 of their series in round 1. They showed that on the broadcast. So 3-0 at that point. Vegas clawed their way back, though. It wasn't a blowout. It wasn't just an easy win for Montreal. Vegas made it really tough near the end, especially Pietrangelo. I think he got 2 of them in this game, but I think Vegas has 6 goals in total in the playoffs, and 5 of them have been from their defensemen. Sorry, not in the playoffs. In this series, they have 6, and 5 of them have been from their defensemen. So he's stepped up really big in this one. Pietrangelo got it late in the second period to make it interesting. That was a big goal for Vegas heading into the third. And then late in the third period as well, another goal off the faceoff from Pietrangelo under the glove of Carey Price. May have been deflected a little bit, but that made it 3-2. And it went right down to the wire. Vegas was pressing from then on out. They had so much pressure. Montreal was just hanging on for dear life at that point. Vegas had some great opportunities within the last 30 seconds. They had a clean look. There was a William Karlsson partial breakaway that was on his backhand that Price stopped. Janmark had some good chances in front of the net. Pietrangelo took a slap shot with like 3 seconds left. It was blocked. So it really came down to the wire. But Carey Price and the Montreal Canadiens have won the game. And they move on to Game 3 now, going back home to the Bell Center, which is going to be a big game coming up for them. Home ice advantage has shifted, and they're going to go on to back home and trying to win both games there. So Montreal, even after the poor performance in Game 1, they are definitely not. They were definitely not out of the series then. They proved it here tonight. They can win against Vegas. Vegas is not some juggernaut that people were saying that they would be against a team like Montreal. Montreal proved today that they can definitely beat a team like Vegas, and they got to have these similar performances moving forward if they want to win this series. Then again, on the flip side, Vegas, that they made it close. If they tie this game, you never know. Maybe they end up winning it in overtime, something like that. So Vegas's confidence is still probably really high, but same with Montreal. It's a big bounce back win for them. So it's going to be a close series. It's not going to be a walk in the park for either team. And these two teams are really good. So especially with the goaltending on both sides, Fleury played well and has been playing well throughout the first 2 games. Same with Price. So it's going to be a goalie duel. It's going to be a duel from the defensive cores and the offense. Who's going to score more? So I like what I've seen from both teams. Honestly, Vegas dominated Game 1. Montreal dominated the early portion of this game. Vegas was able to bounce back. Montreal wasn't able to bounce back early on in Game 1. So it makes for an interesting series. Let's see if the home ice kind of turns into Montreal's favor now, and they take care of business in Montreal with 3,500 fans in attendance. It's going to be a big game. The series is great. So we'll be doing a reaction after game number 3. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we're doing reactions after every single playoff game. So we'll see you guys after game number 3. Peace.